Yo, what's going on with y'all? Hope y'all been smooth. Hope y'all doing good. I just want to go ahead and go straight into the topic. So today I want to talk about basically you needing to kill your weaker self. I guess I want to say your past self. Kill your past self to make room for your future self. So your future self can become your present self. Seeing as you know how back in the past, basically your past got all your trauma in it. It got all your why it is I want to achieve my dreams, where it is I started from, why I want to make it out the hood, why I want to rap, why I want to do this, and that, right? And your future self, you gotta envision your future self. So pretty much today, I want to talk about envisioning your future self and basically going to chase after becoming him or becoming her. See, when you talk about your future self, you need to talk about the person who's got all your dreams laid out. But when you talk about your dreams, you really need to have them not even just laid out. You need to have actually like what is you could say your dream is freedom per se. My dream is to achieve freedom. Okay, what does freedom look like? My dream is to achieve generational wealth. Okay, what does generational wealth look like to you? All right, generational wealth looks like income coming in while I'm asleep. Okay, how do you make that happen? Okay, you can say your dream is freedom, right? Okay, how it is are you gonna achieve freedom? Or what does freedom look like to you? Freedom looks like me not working a job. Okay, well, when you quit that job, well, how are you gonna have income coming in? Okay, well, shoot, what's the other ways? To be honest, what it is I'm trying to tell you to do is to have your dream laid out, but you need to be more descriptive with it. You need to actually go in depth about your dream because you're not even go like per se when a chance to achieve your dream comes or when it is you have achieved your dream, you don't even know what it look like. Like you wouldn't know what your dream look like right now if it hit you on the head. I'm saying that because you don't have it laid out. You don't have no roadmap to your dream. You don't have no blueprint to it. You don't have no description to it. Your dream is just freedom. Okay, you free right now. You could say since you're not in jail, they could say you're free right now. No, I'm talking about freedom. What are you talking about? I'm talking about generational wealth. Okay. What are you talking about? You talking about real estate? Okay, what are you talking about? Passive income? Like are you talking about like what are you talking about? Tell me in the comments what it is you're talking about. Tell me what it is your future self looks like. Tell me what it is your dreams look like. And you have to be descriptive with it. Because the only way your past self and the only way your present self is gonna become your future self is you knowing what it is you need to do in order to get where it is you need to go. Or you knowing what it is your goals look like and your dream looks like laid out to an almost kid, like you could be able to tell it to a freaking toddler level for you to be able to do that to achieve your dreams. All right, so your future self, he got abs. Okay, I know I gotta hit the gym. All right, but what kind of workouts do I need to do in the gym? See, it's just simple different stuff like that. And you also need to understand that this stuff is gonna take time. You're not gonna one day wake up and be a millionaire. You're not gonna one day wake up and shoot. You're not gonna one day wake up and your biggest homie and blow up and he gonna put you on. Or like little stuff like that. Sure, it happens to some people, but you, at the end of the day, you gotta get lucky. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not trying to wait on luck or to wait on all that to happen. I'm trying to get my stuff now. So by chasing after it now, we can go and pretty much make it happen ourselves. Why wait on somebody else to make it happen for you when you can go chase after it to do it yourself? I don't understand that. You could be sitting around in the trap. You could be sitting around just smoking, hitting it. You could just be doing that, drinking all day. But then it could be somebody else who's actually reading these books, who's reading books, getting to going where it is they need to go in order to do the things that they need to do for their kids, the things they need to do for their loved ones, for basically to achieve for themselves. They doing it for them. They self-improving just because they know that in order to self-improvement is the name of the game. They know that self-improvement is how they get the girls. They know self-improvement is how they one day get the fast cars. They know by self-improvement is one day how they achieve that generational wealth, achieve that freedom. They know by reading these books, that's how they gonna enhance their mind. They know that they gonna change their mindset. Shoot, they could say they reading Rich Dad Poor Dad gonna change their mindset. They could say that reading the 48 Laws of Power gonna help them with their psychology. It's gonna help them understand people better. They could say reading the Lean Startup gonna help them know how to build a business better. They're gonna know when it is to take risks and take chances on themselves. And to truly just jump in that water. Because at the end of the day, when you don't jump off that porch, when you don't truly be like, all right, cool, I'm not gonna go for nothing. I'm not gonna let nobody bully me. I'm not gonna let nobody talk crazy about me. One day I'm just like you just one day said I'm not gonna let nobody troll me because I don't got enough money. I'm not gonna let nobody talk crazy about me. I'm not gonna let this little bit of funds I got right now stop me from achieving my dream. That's when you're gonna truly start. When you're gonna truly start when it is you make a mantra with yourself. You're gonna truly start when it is you make a code for yourself. When it is you Believe in yourself. And so I'm going on to say that if you're placing all your hopes and beliefs in another for them to one day achieve them dreams so you can piggyback off them, why? Not even just why. I want to tell you that your mindset is messed up. You're relying on people too much. You need to truly strive to go and achieve your dreams and what it is you want to do yourself. You need to look into your future self and be like, okay, cool. That's what my future self look like. I need to start killing these things off. By killing things off, I mean changing them. I always want to say, it's not you changing yourself, it's you improving yourself. When they say, the girls that say, no, don't change who you are for for females or whatever they say. You're not changing yourself, you improving yourself. I'm not changing myself to make it say like I'm becoming a different creature or I'm becoming a different person. I'm improving what it is I have by by hitting the gym. I'm improving what it is I have by taking care of my face. I'm improving what it is I have by from just as little as using freaking CarMax or washing your face every day or every night or just like little stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I won't lie to you. Self-improvement is how anybody in this world truly grinds. It's how anybody in this world truly gets to the next level. Self-improvement is literally just the grind. It's you putting one foot in front of the other to achieve what it is you want to achieve. You controlling what it is you can't control, like Kobe said to get where it is you want to go. R.I.P. Kobe game. But truly, in this day and age, there's so many tips and tools like the internet. By using the internet, you can understand different things. And not to mention there's books out there that you can go read so you can learn more. At the end of the day, I don't understand why we aren't learning. Why we aren't doing what it is we said we were going to do. Why haven't you started that clothing brand? Why haven't you started that YouTube channel? Why haven't you started that digital product? Why haven't you just truly gone out there to like network with people? Why haven't you just started going to like little pop-up shops and seeing people to go market your brand? Why haven't you done little different things like this to get out there, to get some exposure, DM some influencers? You might not think they reply back because you got small followers, but do they truly care about that when it comes to money? Do followers mean anything when it comes to money? If you got the cash, they got the grab looking at it. But no, to be honest, this game that we do with self-improvement is simply to get where it is we want to go and chase our dreams. Meaning that we got to know what our dreams look like. Meaning that we got to know what our future self is going to look like. We got to know how many cars we're going to have. We got to know how many kids we want. We got to know, like, plan all that stuff out. Start manifesting some of that. Start writing it down in your journal. Start, I don't know, telling it to, no, I don't even want to say tell it to anybody. Keep it to yourself. Simply, I'm saying keep it to yourself because other people are they're trying to set you down. They're trying to tell you the statistics of your business going off. They're trying to tell you the statistics of making it into the NFL or the NBA. They're trying to tell you basically how the percentages of so many different things to try and demotivate you, to try and tell you to change your path. But at the end of the day, even if these things are oversaturated, even at the end of the day, even if everybody is trying to achieve the same thing, nobody's going to do it the way you're going to do it. No one is going to do it the exact way you're going to do it. No one is going to have the same exact story as you. No one, not even a twin. A twin wouldn't have the same exact story as you because you go on to like different things. You go on to read different habits. They go on to make different habits when they're twins. Like they go on to one wants to read books. The other doesn't like books. They go on to just be two entirely different people. They might look the same, but in the end, they're going to come out as two entirely different people. And like I always like to say, when you go in that fire alone, cold and lonely, yeah. You know, like I was saying, at the end of the day, even if they're trying to bring you down when it is you tell them where it is you want to go. So they're trying to tell you it's not possible. They're trying to tell you your father wasn't nothing or whatever. You know, like you seen that little uncle, whatever clip that was, that you never gonna be nothing. You know how that was? Like they're trying to tell you that you won't, like based off your environment, that you won't grow up to be nothing. Or based on your environment, you'll truly believe that you can't achieve what it is you see others achieve. Because I remember one point in my life, I never thought I could do anything besides just get a job, besides just, not even just get a job, but besides just do whatever it is other people wanted me to do. You want money, Ma? Okay, cool. I'm gonna look up the best ways to make some money. All right, be an engineer. Okay, Ma, when I grow up, I want to be an engineer, just based off the money. But I didn't truly base it off my dreams. And I believe that you have to truly base something off your dreams in order for you to not only get it done, but for you to have passion in it. Like when you have passion in something, it depends on how serious you will take it. When you have passion in something, that's when that's when everything comes together. You got passion in it. You willing to control what it is you can control to the best of your ability. You're willing to test out different things. You're willing to adapt to the new current ages. You're willing to adapt to the online age, to using the AI. You're willing to adapt to the stocks. You're willing to adapt to anything it is that you can truly do to get your hands on some money for you to achieve what it is you want to achieve, for you to build your legacy. Because at the end of the day, when you truly live life yourself, you see how many times it was that you lived for another person, and you see when you live for yourself. And it's way more fun when you live for yourself than for another person. Going to school every day, you might see, dang, wow, I'm doing this because they want me to do it, but what do I want to do? Not even to motivate you not to go to school, but my mindset truly has been like, all right, I got 1 year left to school, but I've been in here for like 3 years doing stuff that y'all wanted me to do, wasting my own time, giving y'all my time, where it was I could pass a test or try my best to pass the test and spend money instead of time. You always would rather spend money instead of time, because time is something you can't get back. You can always make the next dollar. You can always hit the next play. You can always hit the next re-up. You can always do the next thing to make some money, but your time you'll never get back. And so I truly sat there and I thought to myself, wow, I would rather be out of here real fast and just go make some money. Like, did I just, I was seeing dropping out as like something different. I wasn't seeing it as becoming a failure. I was seeing more like attaining that 1 year left to go achieve my dream, or that 1 extra year to go achieve my dream. I was seeing it as a way as I already made it. Like, I'm already going to make it. Like, I see it as me being there, being my future self, and me already making it. So what I want to say is, you want to envision yourself as your future self and just move how they would move. Start to copy the little habits that you feel like they would have. Start to build on and start to get cut away the little things that they wouldn't have or what they would have. So to be honest, you need to just kill that not even that inner bitch inside of you, but you need to kill that little weak voice that's telling you you could skip today and do it tomorrow. You need to do it now. You need to kill that little voice that's telling you just one more nap. Just hit the alarm clock. You need to kill that voice that's telling you, no, not 4 a.m. I can't do 4 a.m. Not 3 a.m. I can't do 3 a.m. Not all night. I can't do all night and then go to school. Because at the end of the day, you don't know what you're capable of unless you try. And going on to say how I spent when I tried to get my website for my clothing brand up online, I spent days not going to sleep. I spent at least 2 or 3 days. Yeah, I was up for at least 2 days. 2 days just up. Like, I didn't go to sleep at all. Maybe I took a nap. I don't know. But I just know that I was focused, because I was like, okay, I got to get this done, and then I got to do schoolwork. But it's like certain things, you'll see when it is you truly start taking your time serious. You'll see how many little things cut into your daily habits of taking your time away. And you'll see how it is what to cut back on. You'll see what it is to expand on, what it is you need to do to get where it is you want to go. So I truly want you to start taking time serious for yourself. I want you to start improving. And at the end of the day, I want you to know that no one's perfect. At the end of the day, when I said I was going on my little two days of being up, no sleep, and getting my stuff done, and getting my website made, that's not to say when I was up, I was always grinding. That's to say, like, I was up simply because at the night I wanted to grind. And during the day, I wanted to grind. Like, it's not to say that I didn't have no distractions. It's not to say I didn't take no breaks for myself. It's not to say I didn't watch a little video of what content creators are, like Casanat or Reg or Girl He Funny or anybody like that while I was up. Sure, I did that. I do that for an hour a day. I ain't gonna lie. Anytime I feel like I need it, I'll take an hour a day to myself. And I mean, like, that's okay, simply because as long as you limit your usage of content, you limit your consumption. Start limiting your consumption so you can start producing more. When you limit your consumption, you start producing more. We have the same 24 hours as everybody else. So when you see those millionaires, you're thinking, dang, you're thinking so much about their background, what it was they had that you didn't have, instead of thinking about how it is you could have what they have. You just copy what it is they do for 24 hours a day. That's how, at the end of the day, that's how I view it myself. Because the millionaires are just truly just people who are like us, that achieved great and grand things. They're people who achieved just truly making millions of dollars. That's really it. And I say that like it's not a big thing, but it's truly an amazing thing. But to be honest, there are people around my age, 17, 18, people around that age making millions of dollars. And so I have nothing to say, no excuse to give, or I'm not willing to give myself an excuse to say why it is that they got what it is they got and I don't have it. I could say background. I could say they have so many little different things. But at the end of the day, saying them little things is only going to make myself feel better. And I don't deserve to feel better because I don't have what it is they have. So why make yourself feel better on some fluff, on some fake stuff, about some little excuses to credit yourself to why you don't have it and they have it, instead of you going to get it? That's backwards. Go get it and tell yourself it's your fault that you don't have it, or you haven't gone where it is you need to do, or you haven't done the right things, so you can discipline yourself and you can get where it is you want to go. To achieve your future self, you need to have a vision laid out. You need to have a roadmap. You need to have basically what that person looks like, who they are. Well, of course you know that they're yourself, but like who they are to other people. Like, are they networking? Are they always trying to talk to content creators? Are they always trying to talk to, shoot, you can own a business, other business owners trying to get different business models? Are they willing to take risks? Are they willing to truly like see things through, see their projects through to the end? Are they willing to take breaks and then come back to what it is they need to do and then keep going? Are they willing to, like, are they able to take a break and then come back to what it is they need to do to keep going? Are they able to truly put the business first before they self? Are they truly able to, pretty much when I say that, I mean, are they able to, shoot, instead of taking money out of the business to pay themselves, instead of just taking out $100K and then going to splurge it from the business, are they willing to just pay themselves $1,000 or pay themselves $500 or pay themselves $250? Like, come on now, you need to see it in a different light. You need to see your future self. You need to envision your future self. You need to manifest it. Manifest that man or that woman into life. Make them come true by simply just writing down the daily habits that you need, the daily goals. If you get better 1% every day for what, a year, bro, you'll be unstoppable. When you truly just keep going and setting yourself forward. Like when I took a break from content or a little month off, I didn't take a month off to go slack. I took a month off to truly just get on my grind, figure some things out. I planned my stuff out when I was off, when I wasn't recording. When D wasn't recording, he was planning. I'm always plotting. I'm always silent and plotting. That's the thing about me. Most people don't even know that. I'm out here plotting, trying to grind. That's what you need to do too. So like I was saying before, when I was on this break, I was like, okay, now how it is, like, since I'm taking a break from content, of course, I need to do something else. Well, it wasn't even that I needed to do something else. It was that I had something else that I wanted to get done first, that I feel like I truly should have already had done by now. And that was my clothing brand. I was like, my clothing brand, that's my brand. That's what I wanted to take. That's what I wanted to uplift and already be off the ground before I even started content for real. Like, it was content and it was my brand. It was me figuring out my dreams. It was me bringing in something into real life just by creation. And everybody walking around with the brand and me being like, okay, that's my brand I see again. Truly just me being more of a producer than a consumer. Because at the end of the road, if you consuming way more than you producing, then to be honest, aren't you just you a view? At the end of the day, you a view. Like if you consuming everyday content every day by scrolling, by watching other people and you're not even learning nothing off them, if there's no knowledge in the words that they're telling you and they just dancing, they doing these little dances, ooh, 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 these little pranks, ooh, ooh, ooh. And they're not telling you nothing, and you watching that every day, and that's all you're watching. You don't even pick up a book. You don't look at any motivational or any YouTubers trying to give you some free game or some free knowledge on what it is you want to do to achieve your goals or your dream. You're cooked. You need to unfry your brain, God damn it. Unfry your brain. And you need to stop hitting the Zah. You need to stop with them little bad habits. I got a whole video on stopping bad habits. You need to stop them bad habits and go where it is you need to go, that you know you need to go. You need to lock in and stop playing with your future. Stop playing with your legacy. Because if you play with yourself, other people going to play with you. You always wondering why everybody trying me, why they keep trying me. I'm a little timid. Okay, is that why they keep trying me? No, it's because you sleeping on yourself. You sleeping on you. That's why they keep trying you, okay? Stop sleeping on yourself. When I stopped sleeping on myself, I started hitting the gym. I felt better. I started moving better. I started being more confident. When you're more confident and you no longer sleeping on yourself, other people know they can't try you. Other people start to get a little scared. They like, why he not responding back? Why he not doing this? Shouldn't he react like this? Why it is he don't like me no more? Why it is he not all up on me? Why he not trying to chase me? Because at the end of the day, they improving. They know that you're a waste of time. Basically, you're a waste of my energy. I give you that energy, then I'm gonna go. Then I want you just gone. Like, we know that knowledge is power, right? So we rather focus on attaining more knowledge and going where it is we need to go to do the things that we need to do, to get our people out, to achieve those fancy halls and fancy cars and big houses and large hills and palm trees. Looking at, trying to describe it for y'all, my little vision. Them McLarens, them Ferraris, them Lambos. Drop your dream car below. Your dream car, your dream house. Drop something that's gonna help me more understand something about you. You can comment regularly, but I want to know something about yourself. Drop your dream below, and drop what it is your future self will look like below. I'm trying to understand my viewers, understand if I'm putting out the right content to the right people. Because at the end of the day, I don't know unless somebody tells me. Maybe you want to see somebody that's funny. Maybe you want me to hit the little dances. Maybe that's what you want me to do. I can't dance, so I hope that's not what you want me to do. Because that little right there, you clip that. Please don't clip that. I don't know why I did that. It's cool though. But at the end of the day, I wanted to come over here and talk about your future self, the things that you need to do to go to your future self, what it is I learned from some other people, and where it is I've been. So today was really just me planning out my future self. Plot. You need to learn how to plot, I guess. I'm gonna figure out the title below, but I hope y'all stay smooth. Stay smooth. Make sure you're self-improving. Take care of your hygiene. You trying to get the girls, take care of your hygiene. You trying to get to the books. Make sure you pick out the right books. You can even go to ChatGPT, look at the books. Use AI. AI is gonna be a big part of our world. Start using it. Start learning how to use it. You need help learning how to use it. DM me. I got IG. I got Instagram. I got YouTube. Comment IG. Comment. DM me somewhere. Find me, and I will help you. Because that's one thing I like doing. I like replying back to supporters, to people inside my community, to just simply show y'all that I'm here. I might be over the phone right now, but once this video goes online and you start watching it, I can reply. We can talk. I'm alive just like you alive. Looking at. But love y'all. For real. Stay smooth. I'm gonna catch y'all. Bye.